with part 3 of Dante Part 1, and I think we're about to split the party.
Apparently Hex is going in as well, so I'm gonna stay in the van since I'm unconscious. Oh no, yeah. I'm gonna stay in the van for now.
Because sometimes, unlike Rot, you have to reach out and touch toasters. So, or I guess much like Rot, you have to reach out and touch toasters.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's unplugged first.
That's part of the fun.
So it's Hex and Rot in the van, tracking the car that was tracking us, and everybody else is going inside.
I think Hex goes inside as well.
So far, I thought I was going inside.
Oh, okay.
I mean, do I get inside?
That's
You can do whatever you want, and I'm sure
Yeah,
it's perfectly
as
safe.
as far as I'm concerned, I only have the 2 sneaky rolls right now to follow the car, and I'm gonna activate Zig, like one of my rotor drones, inside the car, so it stays on if anyone sneaks up on me or something. And that's it.
Just have a little mini helicopter floating around the van.
Yeah, if someone opens the door into like a loaded Ingram
just
drone,
immediate bullets.
it's like, hello.
Yeah, and if we're going in, Jed is going to take his ballistic mask out of his bag and slip it on.
And shade the windows, like, you know, tint them.
Are there people around and stuff?
The occasional pedestrian might walk by, but there's not regular foot traffic.
Yeah, like when we get in, specifically when we get to the door.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna helmet up too.
Oh, because there's always stuff to do with the drones, I'm super sorry I'm taking so much time. I'm gonna send one of the drones with them, and I'm gonna send the smoke drone with them following, say, Jet. In case you need to run for whatever reason.
Sure. I mean, I don't know why he would ever have to run from this situation.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to take the proletarian with you? I don't think you need to.
That's a little
Proletarian?
excessive.
You have a steel
Yeah,
lance?
okay. So just the smoke drone and like one of the eyes to follow you guys, and that's all from me, I hope.
Are we bringing the minigun?
This
The what?
conversation is happening, and Ali's just like, "Are you guys serious?"
Wait, nobody told me we had a minigun?
Oh,
Not
what?
Cool.
So we could have taken on Gordo Crunch on his favorite terrain?
Who?
Mini?
It doesn't-
oh, never mind.
All right, let's just get this over with. Come on, and she'll get out and kind of like quick walk to the building, putting space between her and Hex.
All right, I'll flank her, but this is probably gonna be her show, right?
Maybe we'll see what happens when we get inside.
So we doing this loud or quiet?
Start off quiet.
Let's go quiet.
Okay.
What floor is he on?
Let's go with 5.
I'll let people know that. Do we know that from the spirit, or is that just a known thing?
I
I
think we
mean,
had
he
his
gave you the address.
Yeah, we had his address from the J. Does this require any kind of special thing to get in the door, or is it just like go in the front door?
It's a locked door. You gotta get buzzed in. Or a mag lock.
I have a thing for that.
And Jed is going to stand, in a way that's blocking view from the outside of her, fiddling around with the lock.
And what do I roll against that? Device rating times 2?
I'm double checking to make sure that it's
Did Sarah just make a literal cat call at Allie?
No, I think that was mostly projection. I just said something idly. But I mean, if you want to think so, this sounds more interesting.
So it's a opposed test between the passkey rating and the maglock rating, and I will totally edge that because
You didn't even give me a chance to ask.
yeah, well, screw you.
Just let him ask. It's just such a
Yeah,
cool
you've
thing
been
to
wanting
say.
to for so long.
It's all good.
There you go. Beep beep.
This is probably a fairly low rating passkey, right? Or maglock.
If it's in a crappy part of town, probably. You can probably not roll more dice than my 8 successes.
No. Not even gonna try. So how do you roll more dice when edging than you rolled in the first place? Did you just not roll enough?
So I post spended an edge to break a limit.
Oh, gotcha. So you added your edge to it.
I just rolled my edge,
Okay, gotcha.
and I got apparently a million sixes because that's
Yeah.
12 dice. Got like 5 sixes. It's a little crazy. So
Okay.
she just swipes a pass key by it, and the door beeps, and
Door buzzes open.
she waves her hat at it. Come on.
Jed follows.
So as you enter and walk in, the building's not in disrepair, but you can tell it could use a little TLC. There's a couple guys loitering in the hallway that look at you real quick, but they don't really care. They just go back to whatever they were doing.
Not even really kind of nod my head or really just conversate with them, just straight to the elevator.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Are there stairs?
I'm sure there are.
I'll take the stairs.
Okay.
That's fine. Allie will get into the elevator.
As does Jet.
Where does
You
Hex
want
go?
to?
I'm going to assume Hex is going to get in the elevator too.
Okay. Allie is trying very hard to not look at Hex. How's Rot doing with his following the car?
He's successfully following a car that parked. A guy got out, and he's kind of standing against the corner of a building where he can watch the van. He got out of the passenger side.
Okay. Since I rolled some perception stuff, can I tell anything about the guy?
He's human. He's standing in the shadows, so you probably can't get a whole lot of details from him. Do you have any kind of low light vision or anything on that drone?
I guess I'm gonna quickly tell you. It's like a camera, motion sensor, ultrasound, radio signal scanner, laser microphone, olfactory scanner, atmosphere sensor, and laser rangefinder.
Yeah, so you're not going to get a whole lot of details out of him unless you want to fly closer.
What is he doing? He's just standing and looking?
He's just standing and watching.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna keep watching him for some time. And if he like moves to, can I discern his movements? Like if he's like trying to, oh, that makes no sense since brain computers.
If he changes his course of action, you will be alerted.
Cool.
You might get an alert that he smoked a cigarette or two.
Damn it.
But that's it so far.
Okay. Okay. For now.
Sue, do you want to roll a quick strength plus body to see how quickly you get up those stairs? All right. So they'll be getting off the elevator, and you're only going to lag a few seconds behind.
Nice.
Giant legs.
The stairs are in ruin.
They might be. I don't know if they have a fire pole installed to go back down them, though. So you get off the elevator. It's more of the same. There might be somebody leaves their apartment, walks into somebody else's, closes the door behind them. There's a small amount of action, but nothing concerning.
Don't laugh that hard.
So she'll get it, and like, is it of her in her getup, or is it of like ears and stuff?
It's of like ears and stuff, but it's got Hex wearing some like, you know, some like, I guess those little like
Fake ears.
fake ears. I want to say like the hairband, maybe that's
Mhm.
what it's
Yeah.
called. I guess with the ears on it. I want to say tiara, but I'm like, that's not it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, my knowledge of fashion is amazing.
That's fine. Um, did you put a tail on it?
No.
Okay. So she's gonna get it, and she's gonna turn around, and like, if you could see her eyes, it would be a glare.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine. Let's just get this over with.
Basically,
Okay.
kind of give like a half smile, like, and thumbs up.
Then we'll head down the hallway to.
All right, you're standing outside of his door. It's also got a mag lock. Looks like it was probably installed by the building along with the one on the front door.
Hey, can I like lean against the wall opposite his door
Sure.
and project into his house without like falling over and dying?
You'd have to like sit down.
Okay. I'm gonna just motion to everybody to give me a second.
And
Do I have to-
everybody gathers to like hold you up.
I can sit.
So the question is, does
Okay.
Jet like take and tie the armband around his arm, throw the needles out, make it look like don't worry about our friends just tripping right now.
If anybody asks, I'll just say he's had a rough night.
Do I need to roll anything to astral project?
Nope. You just do it, and then
All
you
right.
would roll to like sense the stuff inside.
Okay. That is what I would like to do.
So, nothing special about his apartment. Uh, maybe he's having a very good dream and he feels very happy, but he's just sleeping. There's nothing really going on. You can't tell anything else inside.
All right. I'll get back to my body, let them know he's still sleeping soundly. Everything looks clear, astrally speaking.
Hex, you picking up anything aside, any security aside from the lock?
That's a good question. I will matrix perception. See what I can see.
Holy shit.
It's those cat ears.
It is those cat ears.
Dude, I want to be a cat girl. Fuck.
Did I hear you correctly? You want to fuck a cat girl?
I looked up a lot on this.
What?
He specifically wants to be a cat girl, not like a cat man or anything.
No.
Okay.
Obviously.
I don't know. I don't know if cat men get the same perception dice. Right now, all I know is cat girls are awesome.
Um, do I hear anything inside, or like the people down the hall saying anything weird about us, or?
You might have heard a little, like, who the f are they, but the topic quickly moves on. You can tell it was just little gossip that happens. Maybe you hear an anime playing in the apartment next door with a bunch of cat girls in it.
Yeah, no, that's the worst.
Yep. And then you just hear him snoring away.
He's asleep.
Maybe his TV was left on. I think that might have happened.
His Tridio set,
Yeah, sorry. I'm talking in stupid 21st century terms.
right? Why would I want TV when I could have Tridio?
So, do I see any hidden signals or anything?
It's Comlink sitting on the dresser next to him. Nothing special. There's nothing else there, really.
Did I pick up that the Tridio was left on?
Sure.
Is it
Over.
project-
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, is it projecting like what's on there, or is it that like something privately I'd have to actually, be like watching or have a mark on?
It's just some random video that he fell asleep to. It's nothing
okay.
that you would be interested in.
Oh, okay. Somebody was talking about cat girls or whatever, and I was like, man, that's
Well,
sad.
that was the
She's gonna
apartment next door.
Okay. I was gonna say that sad Hex is gonna have that just constantly going like an AR just the rest of the run did.
Over the comms. So, are we speaking to him or snagging his comm link? What is the plan when we go in?
Oh, by the way, you guys know that there is a guy watching the van and following us, just so everybody's clear.
We'll deal with that when we get out.
Okay.
Now, was it set to hidden? This comm link?
Probably not.
So what's the plan? What are we doing with this guy?
Well, when Sleeping Beauty wakes back up, she'll point over towards the collapsed giant.
I got back in my body.
Yeah.
I am now an uncollapsed giant.
Great. Are we ready to go in?
With a dashingly handsome stoop.
And she's gonna try the passkey again.
Yep, door buzz is open.
She'll kind of push it open. Is there lights on inside?
No, you just see the glow of the Tridio set illuminating the bedroom wherever he's sleeping. But the rest of the lights are off.
Sure. So she'll kind of step in, pull her sunglasses off, and begin creeping around. Sounds like a sneaking roll.
It does. Is anyone else going in with you?
Just checking my sneak pool.
Because Hex tried her sneaking in the first run. She didn't do so well at it.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, so my sneaking is not that bad since the cat lady has the same amount of sneaking that I have with a drone.
Yeah, except for when she sneaks around, she doesn't go whoosh 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 whoosh.
Well, my flying eyes don't do that. They are vector thrust, man.
So
Learn
that's-
your drone.
Ooh.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
Dante
with your-
sneaks around like that, making airplane hands.
Exactly. He does it regardless. He's so good, he doesn't even have to care.
So everyone else standing outside, going in. What's everyone doing?
Yeah, Jet, as he walks into the apartment, slips on his ballistic mask.
I wanted to let them get a little bit closer to him before I entered, but I was going to go in too.
Sure. Yep, he's still asleep.
Cool.
Through the seeing him through the eye and stuff, like, I don't know, wake him up.
Do we want to just get
He's
him?
gonna go on in.
That's why I asked, what are we doing when we get in?
Huh? You did
hacking
ask that.
some might be useful.
So, Allie isn't going to notice anything particular, especially not relating to this case. He's got food in the kitchen. He's a little bit of a slob. That's really about it for his apartment.
Does it smell like he has any medical stuff in here? Like stuff smells from the lab?
No, it's got a couple cleaning agents, but nothing that really stands out from the lab. As you're searching, you might see a stack of papers just kind of thrown at a tabletop, not really sorted or organized in any particular way.
I mean, he can't really run. He can't really do anything unless it's not him. I would suggest you just grab him because there's a guy over here who could definitely tell us something interesting. So learn what you gotta learn and come back here and kick his ass.
Sure.
So do we want to interrogate him right here?
So, also while you are searching, Bamce.
Yep.
Actually, give me a perception on that one.
What flavor?
Visual,
Pie flavor.
which is your worst one.
Yeah, basically.
No, you should have said Matrix. I'm sure his Matrix perception is even worse.
Well, I don't have
Quite
that skill.
possibly. So you will see a flyer prominently on that stack of papers for Steve's Stow and Go self-storage area.
I was thinking like that he's gonna say like the Universal Brotherhood, and it would be like, oh
Yeah,
man.
I thought he was going there too.
Nah.
Damn it!
But
It's
that's
a
really
good
the
thing.
only thing that you see that's not random apartment detritus. He doesn't really have advertisements for anything anywhere else.
Okay, so
Wake
given
him
that
up!
No, it's
Do we
fine.
Allie,
wanna-
this is your plan. What are we doing?
Well, she'll pick up the flyer and kind of, I guess, try to show it around. And it's like, oh, it's fucking dark in here. All right, hold on.
Jet probably sees. He's got low light vision, so in the light of the tread.
Oh, cool. Then she'll hand it off to you.
Thanks to Hex's goggles, she also has low light vision.
Though
Yeah.
Hex is in the hall.
I'm good too.
Cool. We're all great.
He
That's true. I forgot to stay with walking. Yep.
Alright, then you're going to need to roll a sneaking roll.
Oh no!
Jet
I'm not
can
sure.
just, show the image to everybody via comlink.
Do you guys want to ask him anything, or you just want to follow up on this?
We should probably get Hex to look at his comm link.
I mean, he's not gonna run anywhere. Just maybe. I mean, it looks like. I mean, it looks suspiciously normal. I think we might learn a whole lot when we wake him up. And just in case he's like aggressive or something, Sue can sit on him while you hack his comm link. Really,
It does
honestly.
look really normal.
So
And he's on the 5th floor. Where is he gonna go?
Out the window.
Yeah. The thing is, if we wake him up, then he knows we were here.
And she'll look around for a second and then grab his phone.
And so when I sensed him, like I think I did pretty well on that roll. He just seemed to be sleeping happily, not like drugged or magicked up or otherwise fucked up.
He looks like he drifted off to sleep watching a show he really enjoys. Maybe having a good dream about something.
Nothing's weird about his aura or...
No.
what color would one's aura be when it says, you know, hey, I just stole something?
Well, right now he's dreaming, so if he's naturally dreaming, he would be feeling whatever emotion he's feeling in the dream.
I was joking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Heck, Allie, turn that thing off if you can.
The TV, sure.
No, the phone. The comm link.
Oh. And she'll look at it and mess with it for a second and turn it off if you can.
Let's deal with the voyeurs.
She'll point over towards the door where Hex and Sue are. Them?
No, the guys in the car that that Rod is freaking out about.
Sure. I will go into my bag and pull out a stealth tag, and I'm gonna stick it on this guy.
In his butt.
That's a very stealth tag.
Only if he stays asleep through it.
Why on him?
So we know where he is.
Can't hurt.
Okay, yeah, true. No, I'm just picturing it. What a palming roll to shove a stealth tag up somebody's posterior would be, and regretting that the skill name is palming.
No,
Just a high thresh tag.
Could
Maybe
be
he could just put
fingering.
it behind his knee or something.
So would that be like hashtag buttholegate 2070?
No.
It will never be that.
Let's not put...
She probably just.
I'm going to assume the whole gate fetish has died down by 2070. Or...
I hope so.
I like that you're so hopeful.
In fact, people think back and remember, you know where this all started with Watergate Gate?
You really don't know what gates are. They're all like high functioning, like security.
Alright, so the guy's got a stealth tag on him.
Alright, let's go.
Wake him up.
No, we gotta deal with the guy that's staring at you.
Anything anything that is worth looking at is probably on his link.
Okay, so I launch up my second drone, and they're both hovering, ready to go in my van. Like, ooh, giggity.
I will start leaving the building.
Is anyone
Yeah, or we
staying
can
up
take-
in the apartment watching him, or is everyone leaving? What
I would
is
say,
everyone doing?
I would say that you guys maybe leave the window open, and my drone will perch on one of the shelves, just lying there and looking at the guy for a time, and if we just decide to leave, it will just fly out.
Let's not leave the window open after all this work we've done pretending we...
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
we got the tag on him.
Okay.
My question is anybody going to, like, pass me the comm link?
I will irritatedly, aggressively, like, kind of push it into your hands as I walk by.
Throw it at your face.
Hex is... Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was making funny. Go ahead.
So X is going to try and put a mark on it real quick.
I'm gonna try and hack it real quick, and then bam, X is unconscious.
No, I did not go unconscious for this one. I was being bold.
I believe
I
in
hope
you.
it does not betray me. Trust in the heart of the dice.
So, with the
Attaboy.
dude asleep, what would I roll to resist that?
Double device rating.
And as Jet, walks out, he slips off his ballistic mask.
Oh, we tied.
You did.
That's unfortunate.
Just hack on the fly means he gets a mark on me, doesn't it?
Sure does. And it would alert the owner if he was awake and had the phone. It is up to you, sir, if he has some kind of crazy, not necessarily crazy, but if he has some kind of other thing going on.
Like sirens go off all around the building.
Yeah.
Alert! Alert! Will Robinson.
Yeah, he's probably not
Nickelodeon
that
style
paranoid.
slime pours down on you.
Would you like to try again?
I would, and hopefully not do rolling as many successes.
Why not wipe the mark off first?
Well, if I
It's
hit
a mark
5
from a
successes
comlink
on
doesn't mean
that,
as much.
Like Sue already rolled like 8 dice, and all of them were successes, so it's possible.
No, I don't think so. 5 versus 1. I think I'm good.
yeah, you're set.
Okay.
Is that a glitch?
No?
It's more than half. Okay, so you got a mark on his comm link. Are you doing anything with that or holding on to it?
Here's what I think I might do. Do static veil, so I can not collect my passive Overwatch, and hand the comlink back to Allie and ask her if she can put it back.
Sure. You already do everything you
Thanks,
need to.
and kind of gives a half smile and a thumbs up. Like teamwork, yeah.
She'll go back into the room, but then she's going to turn the phone off and put it in her pocket. Somebody drop something.
Someone's making dinner.
Mm-hmm.
No, Sarah's moving dishes around.
So yeah, I'm gonna go back in the elevator to go down.
Yeah. And where is the car and the guy in relation to the entrance to the apartment building?
Down the block. Like the next street down, the car is parked out of view around a building. The guy is leaning against the building where he can peek around it.
Okay, so he's leaning against the building, and the car is like in front of him. So potentially, if they walk out of the building and I move the van so that it blocks the entrance to the car, would it work? Or is it like technically, useless? Oh no, squares appear. Circles. Shapes. We're all drugged.
Clovers and blue
Start
moons.
typing a lot of obscenities. All right, so you guys are in this building over here. He is over here watching you. Car is parked around the end.
And the van is
You parked it in front of the building, right?
Okay. So, guys,
We snatching him?
I mean, if I move out with like regular guns and ammo. I don't want to do that out in the open. So
I can probably sneak up on him. Are we snatching him? What are we doing? What do you think we should do in this situation? This is a group thing.
I think we need to at least interrogate him.
I like the idea of grabbing him.
We'll need another person because he probably has a driver. Allie, you have weapons, I assume, and you are clearly good at sneaking, so you want to come along.
Sure. And she'll reach into her big bag and pull out a sawed-off shotgun that has no stock on it. Kind of just check it to make sure that it's clear and put it back.
Okay.
Can I get line of sight on this guy?
Whenever he peeks around the corner, sure.
Okay. If you guys are
All right.
planning on knocking him out, I might be able to help you with that.
Unless he starts running.
Well, with a gun to his head, that'd be a little tricky.
It depends on whether he's running where I can see him.
All right. So you guys are gonna try and sneak over there.
don't need to be
First, he is going. Jed is going to boost his agility, which
Okay.
he
It's
just
like a
did.
super short thing, right?
Is there a drain that you have to sustain?
Yes, that's coming next.
Okay.
I love how serious you got. It's like, yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm not boosting my agility for the first time, you know.
So I think I'm okay.
Yeah. Should be.
And let me just double check the duration on that.
Now, realistically, is there any way I could try to release Zig and Zag out of the van without him knowing about it? Can I ask you such a question?
You can ask. Those are roto drones.
Yeah, medium-sized rotor drones, like when he's not looking, or just some like to the back of the van and then high up into the air, and they're over the building and such.
You can certainly try. Though I
Okay.
imagine if he is watching the van, it would be pretty hard for him not to see them leave.
Yeah, thought so.
But I welcome you to try.
I know. I'm not. I mean, unless I'm in the drone, they're not so sneaky. So
Okay, so the boost would last 8 turns.
Okay.
Would that be enough for me to successfully, like, would that last me sneaking behind them?
Depends on how carefully you're sneaking. If you're going behind him, that means you're going to have to go down a block, maybe over an alley. And a combat turn is
3
what
seconds.
is it? 3 seconds. So you're talking about half a minute to sneak a block.
Okay, so if I sneak towards them and then, loop around so that I'm behind him, like sneak around
Sure.
the car.
Roll me 2 sneak tests. And then, Bamce, if you could roll me 1. Your first
Okay.
sneak test, Jet, do it without the agility boost. That'll be at a lower threshold since you're at a further distance.
Okay.
Man, so many edge.
As if she had 9 lives.
I'll link that first picture that you used.
I'm going to edge that.
Oof. That's probably a good thing.
That's a lot of edge flying around.
That's better.
Okay. And then just roll me a second one with your agility boost.
Yep. And I'm going to edge that as well.
Delicious edge.
Okay.
Whoa-oh.
It's the driver's mental limit.
30.
Mm.
Yeah. And Jet's physical limit is going to be pretty high with the agility boost, right?
It doesn't affect the limit.
Agility by itself doesn't affect the limit. However, his normal physical limit is
13.
Yeah.
Nope, wait, sorry, that's it's 9.
Okay.
I was looking at the physical damage track.
So you will successfully sneak up behind them.
Wow. That was some success battle.
Along
I'm
the
just
way,
gonna-
can I slip on my ballistic mask?
Ditto.
Oh yeah. No problem.
It's like a cat
Okay, cool.
ballistic mask for you, Ali.
Like a cat ballistic mask.
She's
I'm
just gonna
be in-
get a middle finger spray painted on the front of hers now.
Maybe.
I'm just gonna be in text communication with Jet, just to let him know. Say when you want me to sleep him.
Can you see him?
I will need to be
Periodically.
able to. I can see him periodically.
Okay. Allie is in position as well.
Yep.
Yeah, we just shoot this guy, or are we gonna?
We want to know who they work for. You take the whoever's in the car.
And Rod's gonna text you. You can shoot one of them.
And Jet holds his guardian up to the guy's head. It's impolite to watch.
Is the window or the door open or anything on the car?
Yeah, the windows would be open.
I'll like come up on the other side of the car and just kind of rest the barrel of the shotgun there.
Okay. And this is both on the driver, correct?
He's got.
This
the
is
He's got the passenger.
yeah. I've got the passenger.
The passenger was the one leaning against the building.
Yeah, so one of you is like next to the
Okay.
building, and the second one is next to the driver.
All right. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do then. There was a miscommunication.
So, since Ali, who was higher, I guess. If everything went successfully, I would assume that Jet would have to be next to the driver, since he got like 8 successes.
No, I was going for the passenger. Or whoever was at the building. Allie got the.
It doesn't matter because they didn't see either of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the guy leaning against the building will flinch a little bit as you caught him off guard. And then he will straighten up.
Immediately as that happens, I will release Zig and Zag in their direction, sort of like to be around if anything happens.
Okay.
And then Jet is going to unload a burst of stick and shock into him.
You didn't even let him answer.
I didn't ask a question.
He's got a point there.
Yeah,
It's
good
true.
point.
Okay.
Can I see him?
Stick and shock to the face.
Yeah, you can see him.
Do you have a silencer on that gun by...
Oh God, yes.
Okay. Because shotguns have this habit of not being able to be silenced.
So you just take him for a walk.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and keep the gun trained on him. I'm not actually gonna shoot him. Because, big bangs are not what we want right now.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Stun bolt, is that single target or area of effect?
Single.
Okay.
You would be rolling his willpower.
SmartLink wireless adds 2 to your dice pool, right?
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure.
So he's gonna take 4 points of damage from the stun bolt.
Wait, who?
Sue is, I assume, stun bolting the guy that was watching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next to the building
Sue,
guy.
please hold off. Okay, I guess it's too late for asking him to hold off.
I mean, you just said you shot the guy. You're just rolling your dice. So
Yeah, in that case, if Sue is doing the stun bolt, I'm just going to do a regular shot.
But
the
I mean,
the burst only
it-
reduces his defense dice. It doesn't actually do more damage.
Oh, okay.
so you wouldn't kill him anyway.
Yeah, you would have to keep shooting him a lot to kill him, because it's all stun damage so far.
And last point of edge.
I was gonna say.
Okay, 5 successes is acceptable.
Is he going to get a defense test if Jet's at his back holding a gun to him?
So it kind of depends upon how much time has passed. Like you said, he kind of straightened up and started a little bit. If he is pulling the trigger at that situation, he's going to need to make a surprise test. Otherwise, he would, because like he knows that there's a guy there that's got a gun to him. Like, okay, I could be shot at any moment.
It sounded like you got shot, Bams.
Not that I know of.
I could be shot at any.
Yeah, no, that's his thought process, not mine.
What's the surprise test?
Reaction plus intuition. You're looking for 3 hits.
Thought so. Nope. Alright, so no defense test. What's your damage with the stick and shock?
1 sec.
Looks like 10 stun, -5. I'm sorry, 12 stun.
Is
Okay,
that
yeah.
including
I fucked
the
that up.
net hits?
Guardians are 8, so it's 11.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be 6s minus 5. Yeah, plus 5 hits.
So that looks like it's going to put him down.
Yep. So he'll convulse a little bit with the electricity pulsing through his body and then just fall limp on the sidewalk.
Allie, get the driver in range of Sue.
Can I maneuver to where I can see the driver?
So just ask, like,
That's what I mean.
if you could step outside.
Yeah, sure thing. Just, take it easy. It's going to hold his hands up and reach over real slow with the one to open the door, and he's not trying to make any problems. Slowly stand up out of the car. So do you just want me to stand here, or what's going on?
It looks like he's eating another stun bolt.
Okay.
He wouldn't exactly know about that. If I remember correctly, mages can like snipe stun bolts at you all day, and you would only feel like snoozier and snoozier.
Perceiving magics depends upon the force that the magic is cast at, and all kinds of other good stuff.
And considering that was a Force 6, it's kind of obvious.
All right. So he takes 2 stun, right?
Yeah.
And then perceiving magic is just a general perception roll.
Yeah.
Wait,
The threshold is going to be like basically 1 in this situation.
Okay.
am I in range? Can I see him? Do I have line of sight?
To the driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, all you would have to do is turn around. He got out of the car, started walking forward.
Okay. When I see that the stun bolt didn't actually do anything, long burst.
Okay.
Okay, since we're gonna have 2 bodies on the ground, I'm gonna launch the van and drive
Yeah, I mean,
closer.
yeah. After that, Jet was going to say, get the van over here. But yeah,
Great. So now what?
we toss him in the van, tie him up, ask him some questions.
Is the driver down?
I'm pretty sure he's going to be with that many net hits.
Okay. I'll go over and help them bundle the bodies into the van.
So
Okay.
everybody packs up and gets into the van. What about the cars and stuff? We leave them.
Yeah,
Do we have thermite? Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
that seems much.
you can just kind of like run their pockets real quick.
Yeah, look through them, try and see if they've got links on them or anything. Would that be a perception test?
Sure.
I am on fire tonight.
I mean, you're searching the dead guy's pockets, so...
Unconscious.
He's not dead.
Well,
He's
that is true.
He's just not great right now.
He's pretending. So yeah, you'll find a business card. That's Johnson and Smith Private Investigators.
Okay.
Other than that, not a whole lot. Cred stick,
Comlink?
not much on it. Yeah, they'll each have a comlink.
Turn it off.
Okay.
And
He should be like this guy's like long lost father or something.
It certainly could be.
Anyway, so what's going on? Where are we going now? Since like when everybody's packed up, I'm just gonna drive away and sort of drive around until we find our next destination.
We could go to the storage place.
Oh, we could wake these guys up and see what they know,
Yeah.
or somebody.
Exactly.
And
I like that. Yeah, so Jet is gonna he's gonna put a zip tie around their hands and also their legs, their ankles.
Sure. We're just doing this in the back of the van.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little cramped, but okay.
Ah, it's a great big van.
It is, isn't it?
It's not like it's carrying a whole lot of cargo or like a giant meat mountain.
And drones and stuff. So yeah.
All the more reason for them to feel more intimidated.
So, Jet, are you in the van then if you're zip tying them? Where is your bike?
It is around the corner, and security system is on.
Okay.
It could be driving itself after us.
That just seems weird and very conspicuous. So yeah. All right, everybody, cover your faces. Jet says as he takes out a couple stim patches.
Okay.
We gotta buy a lot of those since we're doing the first stun them and then stim patch them thing a lot.
It's a good investment.
Yeah. I'll have to invest in some stock. Alright, so you're going to stim patch these two gentlemen, and they're going to kind of snap awake a little bit like someone had just hit them, but shake off the cobwebs and try and catch their bearings as you're all sitting here staring at them.
And I text over to Sue. You want to take this, Mr. Talkie Pants?
I'm not that kind of talky pants.
What do what's going on? Who are you guys?
We would like to know the same of you.
We're just some private investigators. We were hired to watch an office building.
Yeah. By who?
By Dr. Beeman. Like, who are you guys?
Wait, Dr. Beeman. Red hair, hasn't showered in a few days, nerd stereotype.
I mean, I haven't talked to him in a few days, but yeah, the guy was pretty shaggy.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking A.
Okay.
We trust the Johnson, they said.
How
Let's
do we
not
put
check
this?
The Johnson.
Our bad. We're working for the same one.
Oh,
We're
fuck.
working
What
for
do
the
you
good
mean?
doctor ourselves.
If only I had a way to determine whether they were lying that I could have thought of before we started doing this.
Why don't you do it now?
So you guys just come out of nowhere and shoot some random people?
Pretty
You were
much.
following us.
You
Being
guys were
followed
acting
and get-
creepy.
Is kind of an occupational hazard for us. And I'm sorry if we were acting creepy. I try to put out a very friendly vibe. I say as my voice is distorted and my face is covered.
So he's really kind of fighting the zip ties now. He just kind of wants to be done with this. Like, let us go. The other guy's clearly not the talker.
Jet takes off his mask.
No, what? Why? Why would you do that?
Because
I'm
there
trying
might be
to
an
figure it out.
opportunity to work together on this. Listen. We were hired by Dr. I'm sorry, what was the name that Beeman?
Beeman.
Dr. Beeman to investigate a theft. He wasn't in the best mental state when he commissioned us. He clearly forgot to let us know that you guys were on the case. I am very sorry about what just happened. However, if you have any information that could help us,
I don't know who the fuck you
that
guys
would be
are.
very good.
Let us go right now.
You are in the... You don't have the upper hand in this one.
No, clearly, I'm not the deranged psychopath kidnapping people and throwing them in the back of a van.
So maybe you should watch what you say.
Maybe you should watch who you shoot. He's still struggling a bit.
I'm getting pretty irritated. I mean, yeah,
Text Otis, Sue, you want to talk this dude down? That's not my area of expertise.
Sue?
He might have a moment to think.
Paging Sue.
So I don't know what's going on.
He lit up for a
Sue.
second.
Oh, did he?
He did. I don't know. He might just be getting a sandwich or something.
Well, he said something a second ago, and then he just disappeared again. Maybe he's like muted or something? Anyway, let's just continue then, since Sue is speechless, obviously.
Guess I'm taking this one. Alright, do I get any bonus dice for the fact that these guys are in a very inferior position?
Yeah,
There
you
we
could
are.
roll intimidate.
Yeah,
I mean, they're probably intimidated, but they're also kind of angry.
that's fine.
And people do stupid things when they're angry.
Well, Jed is known for doing stupid things, so...
I don't really want to help you because I've got like 1 dice at intimidation.
Like I said, is being in a very bad situation surrounded by large angry people and having just been shot, will that get me any bonus dice?
It'll lower the threshold.
Okay, cool.
Now that Sue is here, do you want to give him a chance to do the talking, or are you just going to
Sure.
jump into intimidation?
He can talk.
Okay. I mean, you can do
All
you.
right, gentlemen, Herr Johnson, Herr Smith. You said you were watching this building for the Dr. Beeman.
Yeah.
For what were you watching this building?
He paid us to watch to see if anything strange happened. See if Dr. Eckhart came back. We saw a van roll up to an office at 9 o'clock at night. Seemed kind of weird, so we followed.
Okay. So you're watching the office building. Is it
I
all you were
mean,
watching?
how many times do you want me to repeat that? No, that's the character. He's just annoyed and angry.
Yeah, I got it. Is that all you were watching?
I mean, when I get bored, I'd pull open the comm link, but yeah.
No, I'm just talking to him right now.
Yeah, I'm curious if he's lying.
I've got a spell that tells me that.
So maybe cast it.
He did.
I already
did.
Of course, Allie might not know that he cast that.
Oh, damn it.
I feel like she would know.
Yeah, he's not lying.
So the parameters of your job were merely see if Dr. Eckhart returns or see if anything weird happens.
Ask
Well, I
him
mean-
about how much did he pay them and when, because
Yeah,
he said
as-
he's scrounging for money and stuff. So if his tale holds up or not.
Sure.
Dr. Beeman told us to give him a call if anything that weird happened.
Have you called him?
Not yet. This is pretty damn weird, though.
Oh, we've got the smart ones here.
I hear you, buddy. Okay.
How much did he pay you?
You gave us 100 million a day to just park out here and call him.
Huh.
That true?
Well,
That's not that weird.
Sue just asked if that was true.
Yeah, I'll let you know if you get any inclination of him lying.
Okay.
Okay. So, maybe as let's say a fruit basket of sorts, what would you say to 500 new yen just as an apology each? And you forget this happened, you guys get a good meal in.
I mean, I'm not forgetting a damn thing until I talk to Dr. Beeman. I don't know who the fuck you guys are. But if you give me 500 million and let us out of this damn van, then it doesn't have to go anywhere else.
That's all I ask. But you know what? I have an idea. Hey, Rot, why don't you put Beeman on speaker? We can sort this out.
Sure. Okay, I do that. Call. Put him on speaker. I don't know, Hex, maybe you want to like do some hacky stuff on the call? I don't know.
We didn't find out when he hired them.
Yeah, that's also something I wanted to ask about. Or you to ask about.
100
Okay.
million a day. When does this job begin for you?
He called me about 2 days ago, asked me to sit here and watch the building.
Very good.
All right, so the phone or the comm link is dialing in the background, and after a short amount of time, as it is awfully late at this point, Dr. Beeman will answer and just, hello?
Mr. Johnson?
Yeah.
Mr. Who?
Fuck me, this a rake. Dr. Beeman?
Yes, this is Dr. Beeman.
We spoke earlier this evening about a problem you wish to have resolved.
Oh, shit. Track. Yeah, I'm Mr. Johnson.
Could you talk to me about another Mr. Johnson and his partner, a Mr. Smith?
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple guys that have been watching the office building to see if Dr. Eckhart comes back.
Ah, yeah, how kind of you to have mentioned this in advance to avoid complications.
Are there complications? What's wrong?
Yes, there are complications.
What happened? Is everything okay?
This remains to be seen. We think we have everything under control.
If everything was under control, why are you calling me?
We needed to confirm the identity of these two gentlemen and their status as being in your employ.
Okay, I have like a message sent to everyone. I vote for another round with Dr. Beeman and then sort of like get him under heavy questioning for anything else he might have forgotten to tell us. Because, I mean...
Also, did he say tracking? Maybe we should look into that.
Like said he had two guys tracking?
When he first picked up, he said, oh, track him, or something along those lines.
I was in the other room when he first picked up. Was he nervous?
He was kind of cursing under his breath when he realized who you were. I don't remember saying tracking. If I did, I don't know.
Still, it's what Jet heard.
Okay.
Are there any other contractors you've neglected to inform us of, or any other pieces of information that may have slipped your mind, but perhaps are returning you now with your newfound clarity?
Security, drones, people, contracts, anything?
No, I mean, I told you guys I was just, like, I don't have much left. I just figured for a couple 100 million they could watch The Office when I couldn't be there.
So, I have an idea. Dr. B, why don't you have a good night's sleep? We meet tomorrow and we discuss this situation in a clear manner so that we don't hit any hiccups. I'm sure that your two private eyes and anybody else under your employ would appreciate that.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you guys are the professionals. Just call me whenever.
Great.
Excellent. Have a good evening, Doctor.
Yeah,
God damn it.
I don't know how good of a chance. And he's just gonna trail off as he hangs up.
Jet looks back to the two gentlemen. So we know you work for him. We work for him. 500 apiece. Our bad.
Slam penis in the vagina.
I swear Sarah just said slam penis in the background.
I heard
Oh,
slam
you said
penis
that
in the
already?
vagina. I have no
wanna
idea what the hell's
ask,
going on.
So many more questions. I know you guys are wrapping up, but like you should see like how much I'm bugging Michael right now. Like, oh my god, and I don't know.
Then you should play with us or
Roll up a
something.
character.
Maybe I don't. It's.
If there would only be a way to ask all those questions in character, I don't know.
You know what'd be fun? I was thinking, like, you know how you introduced like just the character that happened to be for one mission? I think it would be like kind of cool to like somebody would make up like a character like that for me and I could play that person like knowing what my objective was.
You could take over Dante for a session.
Oh, that'd work well.
I don't know. I those shoes are pretty big.
We'll figure it out.
They're not giant shoes.
How long is Dante?
Sure.
Is Dante like? I thought he was gone because he was gonna pull some surprise stuff. Is he like sick or?
Surgery. He's getting some cyberware upgrades.
Okay, I see.
Dante's the GM right now.
Okay.
Bamce is a cat girl.
That's I forgot he's the GM. Yeah, so you
Just
guys
for
got
tonight.
him.
Well,
Dante's
and
the
Yeah.
man you were
next
just
week.
speaking to.
Okay.
So, since Jet doesn't have a Sarah whispering indignant commands into his ear, Jet says,
Yeah, like
500 apiece.
yeah.
My bad. Have a good night.
you guys gonna drop me back off at the car?
Yeah. No, we're going to throw you out of a moving van. No, we're not that awful.
And just in case, that could happen again. So look out who you're watching.
We know what they look like.
Oh no,
We know their car.
it's not like a look out for us kind of comment. It's a look out for people kind of comment.
Reasonable advice.
Okay.
And, he slots each of them 500 via cred stick rather than link because he doesn't want anything getting back.
I'll give them back the credit stick I took out of their pockets.
Appreciate it.
And he hands them their comm links. And I guess we let him off.
Yep.
And Jet is 500 short, or $1,000 short now.
I mean, those are operational costs, and you shared with me. I'm gonna share that with you.
Okay. 500
Alright.
each then?
Sure.
Okay.
And that seems like a pretty good time to wrap up for the night.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank
So
you.
what's my part of that
Have to say-
bribe thing?
There was two people trying to talk. I didn't understand either of them.
I just wanted to know my part of the bribe.
Do you want to be a part
Bro,
of
do
it?
you wanna be?
Well, we can
Well, yeah.
split it so Bamce doesn't have to, or not Bamce, Jet doesn't have to, throw 1,000 down.
So
Sure.
4 people split.
Sure.
So
Okay,
250.
250. Cool.
All right, thanks.
I was also going to state, Make me draw a blank.
You guys are amazing.
I would probably thank you very much.
I would say that's
probably,
arguable at best, but thank you.
yeah. I mean, I mean, that last action did pretty well. I mean, you guys
Well,
took
I don't
out
know.
those
Have you
guys.
considered who she's dating? She's really easily impressed.
Fair dues.
Low standards, that's all.
Well, it's a key to happiness. Having low standards is the key to happiness. So she's not wrong there.
If you
Anyway.
expect nothing.
Say, did you guys notice, by the way, that Bamce removed my mark? He erased my mark.
By shutting the comlink off.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He also removed the mark from me too, by the way, by shutting the comlink off.
It's a win-win then, right?
Well, let's maybe write it on the map, Hex. And I also would like you to maybe try to, as we are moving on with this whole thing, maybe try to hack Dr. Beeman somehow. Just find out stuff about him. I mean, he seems incompetent, at least, and dangerous. I don't know.
He seems like he might be way in over his head, but research would not be a bad idea.
Yeah, we can totally go start Googling that kind of stuff as we head over to the storage unit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And just as a sort of wrap-up thing, what's our next course of action? We didn't find anything in the apartment. We didn't find anything anywhere else.
We found the thing about the storage unit.
And Allie has the dude's comlink, even though we may or may not know about it. And Hex needs to do, like a deep dive on Dr. Eckhart.
You didn't wake him up. That would be way more interesting.
Yeah, but it could also, lead to the cops being called. So
okay,
maybe not.
You got a point.
Yeah. Is there awakened catnip?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Probably. There's awakened of a lot of things.
Okay.
Just asking for a friend.
Sure, it's no problem.
Let the record show that Jet is being totally cool about this, whereas Hex is like, oh my god, it's just like the anime. And Sue is about to get an awakened catnip mouse.
Can I ask some questions?
Or the person!
We'll see how it goes next week, right? That'll be great.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, Sue best start working on new concepts.
You make it sound like she's some kind of like murderous monster.
Maybe.
Well,
Or she's gonna...
at the very least, he might get the crap beaten out of him. Rightfully so.
If the soft claws fit.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting next week. I'm glad that Hex walked right into what I was hoping that Hex was going to walk into.
Oh, gee, why is that? The whole like, oh, cat ears, sweet.
Yeah.
I was just so relieved. Like, because you know where my mind was going.
Not really.
Yeah, I kind of thought, and I think Sue as well, that she was then infected, like a ghoul or something.
Yeah, I thought she was a ghoul.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I figured ghouls don't leave, like, global taints on, the astral, right?
Not unless they're like toxic or something.
Yeah, so could have been anything.
Why does she taint? What's up with that?
I don't know.
That is a good question. I'm going to assume it has something to do with like, some of the negatives as far as changeling qualities go.
Or she could have a completely unrelated negative quality or a curse or something like that.
Who knows?
Could be.
Hmm.
It could be like a broken
yeah.
Deus manifesting in the aura, which could be like nasty.
Who knows? Maybe you'll find out sometime in the near future. Like, next
Next week.
Next time on
Toaster
Shadow
was good.
Walking.
Oh, that sounds so terrible when you say it out loud.
Hey, I didn't name it.
Yeah,
I like
It's
it.
like the
Shadow
slowest.
strolling.
It's like the slowest, most geezer senior citizen version of like Dragon Ball Z. Next time on Shadow Walking.
I'd like to think that a little more happens in each of our episodes than Dragon Ball Z.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
I could
First
sit here and
episode
go,
was like,
you know,
Yeah, Jet powering up for the entire episode.
yeah, we could just take turns yelling,
Hey, I'm blonde now.
This is fun.
All right, then. I will talk to you guys throughout the course of the week.
Yep.
all right.
All right.
Take it easy, gents.